All right. So next up, let's talk about this. Let's talk about playing uncut music. So over my whole DJ career, I've only had probably, a couple handfuls. So probably about 10 times where people, they weren't necessarily mad that I wasn't playing uncut music, but they just wanted uncut music. And for the most part, I'm used to downloading all the clean versions. That's one of the things I could say to a lot of people, because the first thing that is always looked upon when it comes to a DJ is the music going to be clean? I don't want any F bombs, any S bombs or anything like that. And then of course when you trickle down to the kids, you can't play really anything. But as far as uncut music and stuff goes, like, I don't have a whole lot of uncut versions. I mean, I do, and I've done more and stuff lately, but before it just used to clutter up my library because I never used it. I would say, and I know this is a big number or a big percentage, but I would say 90% of my events want clean music. You get that rare 10% that say, let it all hang out. And for that 10%, do you have enough uncut music to play for that 10%? Do you have enough uncut music that's dance worthy? Maybe not just sing along, but dance worthy uncut music to play. Now, this is not a bad thing if you don't. I'm not saying that you should have it. I'm not saying that you should just have a folder of it. Is it something to have? Maybe. With the whole Afterparty things happening now, where that's kind of like becoming a thing, where people ask for, like, let's do the Afterparty. That's no longer formal anymore. Now you can play, anything. Or for DJs who play in a club, they're going to have uncut music. You're not playing the clean stuff in the club. Or if you're DJing a bar, you're not playing the clean stuff in a bar. So should you have an uncut folder? I would say that you would probably need it if that's a part of the services that you offer. If you are a DJ who still offers bar service, you can't say bowling alley because kids are there, but bar service, club service, or just to have it and stuff in general for, like, you DJ house parties or something like that, then you're going to want to have some uncut music. But I don't have a lot of people who come and ask me to play that. But then when I do get asked to play it, why is it such a cringe moment? Like, I'll give you a for instance. I was DJing this one wedding. Everything is going great. Music's great. Everybody's dancing. Grandma even stays all the way, close to the end. And a couple of older folks still stay all the way to the end because the music's great. Then the bride comes over. She asked me to play WAP, and she wants me to play WAP, but the unclean version. And I said to myself, are you sure? And she says, yes. And she says that the rest of the music for the rest of the night, it can all be unclean. It could be dirty versions. I said, okay. And it's so funny. I did have the version of the WAP that was dirty, but then when I started looking for songs that I was going to play, I noticed that I didn't have the dirty versions of many more songs, but I had great songs still to play. But when I played WAP and stuff like that, it was, I don't know, it just felt cringy. It felt like I was doing something wrong. It felt weird. And so I asked myself, should I have more dirty music to be used to? Because, I used to do stuff that required that or that allowed that. And, these weddings they just don't. But, I mean, grandma didn't care. And, I heard somewhere where they say, grandma didn't pay. Hey, grandma don't have to stay. So, therefore, if the people who paid tells you to play the uncut version, damn it, you play the uncut version. Play the uncut version. Why not? Why not? Why not? You won't get to play it a whole lot of places if the majority of the events you do is weddings anyway. Why not? So now when I download, like I was downloading music and stuff today, and a couple of tracks and stuff that I wanted, I made sure that I did, a version of the song that I wanted that was clean, and that same version of the song I wanted in dirty. And no, I don't have a folder that says dirty songs. I don't. It's just it has a what did I put behind them? I either leave the word dirty in parentheses that it already has, or I'll just put in parentheses just D and stuff. So let me know what you guys do. Would you guys play uncut music? Would you, what do you guys cringe when it's time to do that? Or it doesn't matter to you? It's like whatever they want, just play it. I don't know. I just had like a thing and stuff about it. And then I just realized that I just didn't have a lot of it. I was literally only getting clean stuff when I was downloading. So I'm changing that and stuff now. I'm starting to add to the library and make sure that it's got enough dirty stuff in there. So, let me know and stuff what you guys think, whether or not you play the dirty version, what interactions you've had with that, what's your experience and stuff with that, because I know you guys get it, because I know I get it. I know I get it. You even get people just at the wedding, just hey, play such and such, but don't play the clean version of that. Or if you have to do a college party, they don't want to hit a clean version. Like, you get booed at some places for playing the clean version. Literally. They're like, oh man, what you doing? And I'm like, well, y'all listen to the radio clean. I mean, Apple Music's not, but the radio's clean. I mean, a lot of you don't have satellite radio. I know they play all dirty. It's weird because sometimes when I hop in my truck and I got the satellite radio playing and they're playing songs that I've heard, hundreds of times, but they're playing the dirty versions and stuff of it. Even when I rap it, I'm still singing the clean version because that's the only way I've heard it. That's the only version that that's the version that I've heard the most. So imagine me riding down the street listening to, Gin and Juice and, bleeping out the words whenever it gets to a certain part. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm sitting there vibing, looking left and right, and then all of a sudden it's like, it's so much, and yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I do it. Like, for real. Like, so I'm just accustomed to it. It's just something I've grown accustomed to. But all that's about to change. We're going to have to change all that. We're going to have to get, house party-esque. It's going to have to be house party-esque. But leave me a comment and stuff. Let me know what you guys think.